Good day everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Just to clarify, on this channel we have a content in English and in Arabic. Once we post a video in Arabic, then after a couple days we're gonna post the English version. So you don't have to get confused. All what you have to do to be patient and wait for the English version. As you all know that we traveled to the US last week to sign contracts and agreements with colleges, universities and language schools. We try and always to increase your chances, find the most affordable ways and the easiest ways under the law. Therefore, we're gonna discuss one of the easiest ways to immigrate to the States, and you can get your green card within 2 to 3 years, no matter where you came from or where you reside. And the exciting part is that you don't need certificate nor language skills, and besides that, you don't need to have a job offer to apply for this visa. And as a reminder and also an advice from an expert, don't ever think of faking documents. I'm talking here about the TOEFL, the IELTS, the bank statements, or anything related to immigration, because that's gonna lead to consequences sooner or later. Take my advice, always be honest and prepare what you have. Believe it or not, some people got deported from Canada after living in Canada for 18 years just because they faked some documents back in time. And before diving into it, I want to thank all my supporters in Ghana, in Kenya, in Uganda, all those African countries. All the best and God bless you. Also Philippines, India and Pakistan. I'm doing my best to provide free resources and better options, so you can find all the links in the description box down below or in the first comment. So if you can't pay for anything, you can follow the other way, which is do it on your own, do it by yourself, or you can reach out to us and it's a paid service. But generally speaking, we are providing free consultations or full assessment, and based on your information, we can provide you the right options for you. Going back to our topic, with this visa, you can bring your spouse and your kids under the age of 21. You will get it for 1 year and you will be able to extend it up to 3 years. Your spouse and kids will get the same period as yours. And after living and working in the States for at least 1 year, you can apply for other type of visa, which is EB1C, which is going to lead to the permanent residency green card. So what kind of documents do you need to apply? First and foremost, of course, you need a valid passport. And if you live in a country other than your home country, you need a valid status there. And as I mentioned earlier in my previous videos, that you need strong ties if you live in other country than your home country. And we have to explain that in details once you reach out to us and you're ready to submit your application. Next, you need a professional resume up to date and a plan to open a small office in the States as a branch for your company or your small business back home or where you reside. And when it comes to the bank account, there is no specific amount should be deposited in your account according to the American government. It varies and it depends on the size of your company, how many employees you have, if you have branches in other countries, also if you have different activities. So if you are planning to take your business to the next step, and if you are planning to secure a permanent residency for you and your family members, you can reach out to us. We can prepare a business plan. We can rent an office or a small office for you in the States. So the L1 visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows multinational companies to transfer their employees from overseas branches to the US. And this visa has two types, L1A and L1B. L1A for managers and executives, and L1B for specialized knowledge employees. So what you can do, you can transfer yourself from your own company as a manager to the branch in the States. To qualify for L1 visa, employees must have worked for the company at least 1 year within the past 3 years. And the L1 visa offers some advantages such as a legal work and living status in the US, the chance to gain international experience, and also the ability to bring immediate family members. However, it's a temporary visa and doesn't directly lead to permanent residency, as I mentioned earlier. And to keep in mind, the application process involves the company filling a petition on behalf of the employees. It's essential to meet all the eligibility criteria, provide supporting documents, and undergo a visa interview. And remember, there are other paths like the EB-1C visa for those seeking permanent residency. And that's pretty much it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the content today and it was useful for all of you guys. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section, or any suggestions, you can reach out, send us an email. And also, if you want a full and free assessment, you can still reach out to us anytime. All the best and have a good one.